them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have your answer with the bag of bad mind. Besides, them don't work, so them want me shine for. Biggie them what them want, with them a mix me in a for. And the same thing, rise him 9 for. Every dirty work, Josh shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make me special, and so special, so special, so special. That's why them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Warriors.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Here's Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Moody. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards pulls it in. Here's James. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
They get the rebound. Curry surveys. He buries it from 3.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Doncic. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. And here's Turner from the arc. Doncic up top. Pass to James. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron. Outside Curry. From deep. Edwards pulls it in.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And there's James from the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Harper. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. He shoots. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Turner. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Green. Here's Harper. No points so far. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
To the middle. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Harper. Rebounded by LeBron. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic into the lane. And the shot goes down.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
First personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left to the first quarter here. Here's Harper. The kick out. Curry. Green. A screen. Inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to Curry. Here's Harper. Up and over Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harper's got his second bucket on the night.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now here's Curry. With 2 seconds left. Again, Golden State.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
12.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
To the inside. Oh, look at Green getting his inside. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Nice shot by Turner.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Harper. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the floater. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
In the paint, Luka.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Here's Harper. Now Curry fires the 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
A shot from the high post. Harper misses. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Down low. Right side, Payton. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Harper. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
On the wing, Payton. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Fires the 3. Curry's shot is off.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Doncic, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Left side Curry. Back to Payton. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And here's Turner from the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Harper. Now Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a three. .32 seconds left in the first half of this game. Oh, stolen by Turner. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Doncic hammers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside Curry. Fires for three. That won't go either for Curry. Here's Okogie. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 15.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now Doncic. He's got 15. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Outside Payton. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Green. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 1. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Randall with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Edwards outside. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got his second basket on the night.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Okogie. The three is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And Doncic hammers it home.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Doncic. Takes the three. Randall pulls down the board.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
On the wing, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Drives to the hoop. And there's James from the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket. Eight tries.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Harper. And counted from 19 feet away. Harper's got 8 points.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. And a deep 3 from Curry. Edwards pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And there's James from the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. The 3 from Curry. James with the rebound.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Oh, stolen by Payton. Goes up on the wing. Harper misses.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
They get it back. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. It's scooped up. James outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
D.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Doncic with the bucket.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Randall outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Edwards has got 8 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The Lakers, 56.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Harper. Pulls it in from the elbow. They get it back. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Counted from distance. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Turner. It's James on the wing. Now Edwards. 5 on the clock. For 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 from Curry. On the wing, Curry. From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Randall. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Payton. James with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
James outside. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Harper. Outside Curry. From the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
And this
This is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team.
Timeout.
Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Lakers lead by 11. Pass to Doncic. Doncic on the take. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Gary Payton II. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Nice shot by Okogie.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the league. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here's Doncic. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Harper on the take. Yep, that one's good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Walks Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Okogie. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Okogie's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Boy, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Golden State.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Curry, he's open. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fires from deep. And LeBron James gets the 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Launches it. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by James. James can't get that one to fall. Outside Curry. Offline with a 3. from deep three-point land. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing.
You are in the presence of many presents. Kendrick, the gift for the future, or yeah, I said it. Good kid, mad city, mad respect, representing the hub, right?
Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block fucking. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
The homegirls tell me I'm so they can buy some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of pants for some new Jordans. Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young there's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool. Whip like a fireball, call it go cool. You don't know the tribulations that we go through. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture so perfect. Hit my CD, you see Mona Lisa in person. Courtesy of a hunter beat. Got my the essays in arm reach. One way.
Ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public. I got the whole block fucking. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing down public.
Congratulations. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Once I Christian the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. Widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch. Refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your. But I'm still not out of the woods yet. Still not out of the woods. Even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. Before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. 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 Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations. Coast made a wave.
shoulder. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. She be tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. Tell me what they talking about, I ain't listen in, let your thoughts run your mouth, but ain't touching dividends. I ain't from the south, but kick it with my Memphis twins. I can't take a loss, I'm always going for the win. I been up in this booth, I got my pet for the starter. Be had to know that. Cool, let them in the water, see it acting bother, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you, ain't getting all that. Look like yo, like we gon' do this regardless. And I started from the bottom just like you, but I was harder. I came up the soldiers. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the. With your fat, we drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek. Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. Always out there with the whole being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your. The lies all on your faces, cause your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask all on our faces be disguising. I'm my with your baby, you wanna cry. Rest my against a waist, I got some pottery. She my bitch, not my apology. I might slowly know no enemies. You rap with me, then rap with me. But I'ma keep it real, she lost respect when you said follow me. I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa. Me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, could give a story rope. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pocket, whoa, whoa. They having combos about me.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in the ghost. Big walker, big offer, they know harder than fold. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay ain't together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door. Cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying that it, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this.
Wake up, filthy.
Hold up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive. We done pushed that way. Just like you can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got rich. This is a she can't be my yeah. This is a she can't be my yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. I got the drop, we laid it. Hold up. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, dread it. Hold up. Push in your block. Push in your block. Somebody send them a prayer. Somebody send them some prayers. I guess going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm a every type player. I'm a every type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, knock his gun. Shot it, normal slayer. Shot it, true like mail. Right here. Driving the coupe road down. I'm about to get us. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. I sat down, crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive.
Pull up with tens, one-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fuck from a dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I'm getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating little boy like my pets. I know they young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no liberty shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Ain't all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip, everyone in my DJ paid. Why is my man talking about inshallah? These times he don't even pray. Why is my man wearing a Jesus piece? How did she squeeze in them jeans? Petitest waist. Take time with it. We don't beef nobody like GBK. Woke up on the wrong side of bed, so he's gonna get. If I don't have my peace today, I love my young boy, I won't lead him straight. I'm stuck to little bro like PVA. Paid already, I don't need no hit song. We don't need ID, little bro 17 in the club, he ain't scrolling TikTok. F's just saw him up. Which one, who do you want, bro? Pick one. If I shoot my shot, matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, I do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, truck look like a spider. It's crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me want to go harder. I like her aura. I think I'm obsessed with her. Birthday, the worst way. He had a wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help. I'ma have love for bro for life. We talk or not, I step with. Of course you could beat me at talking. Ain't no back and forth until we catch up with him. And making the opposite mad. I didn't fall in love with it. You can't sell fish with a cute one. Bank account look good. It's a new one. You the type like the type on computers. Got a mask, but he ain't no. Top 10, but she don't act bougie. Me and your friends, you can go to Aruba. Get friends, it depend on my mood. Maybach van, this ain't no Uber.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M. Mama got a body like Kim and them. Mama been killing that gym. We can go watch from chain to chain, the rings, I'm him. I done got rich, but I'm still with land in London and go to the ends.
We could go ban for ban.
We can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really a threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Tell me if you still love it. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some room. Then again, I can be. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 like Bisons. I just any money I pick. She ain't even really my type in out here. She been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah. Oh, you think you got your groove? Or you want someone like you? Tell me if you still love it. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some rooms.
Like some money tonight.
Then again, I can be.
Yeah, I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m., no stress. At 3, that kick in. At 30, you feel you best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a lure be the best.
I'm looking at her when her son is turning to you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her?
We bop to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I don't
not feet.
Slipping and slide through the streets, it takes a finesse, especially in this Cabriolet Jeep. Engine make it hard to creep, just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you by the Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there. Baby, do tell, do tell. Tell me, is you still up? It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? One-on-one, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in someone. But then again, I can be.
Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Home of the party in the sunny land of the. Please let it breathe. Tank top down for the breeze. Burnt lips got a peace, love, enemies. I ain't come for the beef. You ain't no sheep. I'm the life for the beef. That this year gotta eat. Bounce for the crown. You be hating and I still hold it down. When you round, man, the girls never lounge. Man, I heard you a hound. Bruh, man, that need a tip. Hands high to the sound. Yeah, I'm the rich now. I'm the talk of the town. Make a run them out. Yeah. For the boy, pop down to the floor. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Watch you fly to a. I can pitch you a curb. Let this real occur. Make meals from a verb. Cop a crib in the burbs. You ain't said nothing but a word. Something for your nerve. Home of the paid on the first hit. Going broke by the third. Bounce for the crown. Fast forward, getting real to me now. Every dog need a. Once in a while. I see hands in the crowd. See white, black. Jumping around. Bump out of gown. Bounce from the ground. Height for the sound. This verse straight from the morgue. Pop down from the floor. Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce.
I must admit I gotta cut up. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway, riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I gotta cut up. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I bit me in ya. Drip, drip. I bit me in ya. Acha, no more. Keep up, can't stop. Ooh, singer me. I some move, I some rock, I some move. You quick, keep up, girl. Quicker, make a dance couple times, girl. I take my picture. I bit me in ya.
a hot girl, me a call her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me I tell you, something do me think, chain do me bling. Skip me enemy, then me a listen world thing. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Drift, drift, drift. Bet me in ya. Drift, drift, drift. Bet me in ya.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped, pain ain't. Lamar Jackson, out of pocket. We're cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. Remember? No, you ain't love me. But tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? The fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular. Homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get what you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer, somebody should flush you. Nice and comfortable until the medics gotta rush you. Blocks I had to cut through there, it get hazardous. That an all-time high, that ain't the half of it. Trying to add it up in my head, but ain't no math with it. Get next to try to grab a pic, now they on some rapper. It's nasty, I ain't asked for this. I was just authentic with it. 95 South and a sprinter with it. Try to get next to you, usually if they could benefit it. Passionate dog, I need my kids to feel it. That's why I'm up early. chance to get you stuck early. A long way from all that. Used to lose and then I found out how they hate a winner. Come out them, they pay for dinner. Word.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, zieh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack.
Open it up, yeah, my feet. Damn, came in out, but I call it Fox. I fell in love with right now. I'm out. Somebody tell these hands, get off. I'm just in all black. It's a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying. Don't even take no pic. Every day I'm with it. We on. I told her this shit, let me chill. Get my name tatted on her.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, zieh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, ja die Match, so ein Rig, auch ins Pants, all black. RIP, ich seh, don't forget. Verbrenn mein Sonität, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Chrome Hearts, Rolling Glance. Rick Owens, meine Boots. Rick Owens, meine West. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi-Tags. Bin in Paris, in der Suite. Ich chill im Wrist, nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen, chase weg, ich hol sie schnell. Ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack. Bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, zieh einen ab und
in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs are made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. This right here for all the ones that ain't here and can't come back. If it's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact. Guess I gotta go again and show him it ain't luck, yup. And they thought it was over for me, boy, they had me. Been through all the rain, now the sun on me. Ain't no point in stressing, gon' be what it's gon' be. Back to back with the prayers, so many times I got it memorized. I done seen so much pain that got me desensitized. OG's talking about stick to the script, I had to improvise. This that classic B.I.G., I got them hypnotized. Moving at my own pace, doing it my way. Way before the braids, yeah, they been took the wave. Ain't nobody from the crib ever did it big like this. It's like my parents turn to my kids, how I'm taking care of they. I had to go through it just to get to it. Had to watch from the bench, I had to sit through it. Get to it, trust issues, brought my to it. My aunt had to do it. I hope the same demons don't haunt me. Come with the down life, members only. I'd have been down so bad before, I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look, the old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand or how much it's taking off your mind, off your soul, just to show up and make it. This for my dog that's overwhelmed. Even if he don't make no one never break it. Cause we've been through this and that, though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
That's how I'm living, like I'm in a city. That's how I'm whipping, like I got a money. 4 a.m. in this, ain't going to sleep, I'm on a mission. Louis V on my bag, get some money, made a difference. I'm still the same, no different. But I came to
Long way from Jansport and Penny Pitching. Talking about ills, man, I hand them out on any given. Sunny coast to the public, still I'm getting chicken. I'm just reminiscing, I was broke as when that song dropped effect. Heard they talking about I switch, I put the city on my back.
Been through this and that, though we still intact. Get that off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
When I came too far to let you in me. Back coming, that's a fact, that's a fin that crack back. Shit maneuver with me cause so much. Get snapped back, lately, probably talking, I'm getting litty. Used to dream of being big like big. Martin Luther King should see how I live. Big necklace, wrist froze, big step, wrist, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a I ain't look like low shit, man, he say glee. And the ski get me back on my feet.
You feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, lesson learned, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with their back against the wall is the plaques.
Yeah. You know, all I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nine. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel turn this bargain into margins. My mind racing, got potential, God forbid that I ever waste it. Overthinking, silent killer, don't die waiting. God knows it's harder to grow, procrastinating. Got so much love for this game, it's annihilating. I ain't even rapping no more, these conversations. Get it off the muscle, no matter how much the weight is. Gotta get some hustle, cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages. Gradually we elevating, motivation, hard work and dedication, life lessons, ain't no better education, no half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah. Don't wait too long. You know faith without work is dead. And the lazy hustle don't get no bread. Keep your head up. Keep moving.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, I ball ain't got no jumper. in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back, playing out piano. That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that of the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. In school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bros should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to the photo, man. Too easy. Y'all go snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. Plan the position, cutting her off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I have on the west side, think that I abandoned them. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it, took the price up like I designed it. Ain't put the presidential on the let's get that little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double up. Film out these in the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me that the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
What up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what up? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man, man, do that, man, get it, get it, get it, get it. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, now do this, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Now do that, man. Do that, man. Do that, man. Game, do that. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. Yeah, hold up. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out his shoulder work, he doing it till his shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Go live for a 2 for 5. Go live for a 2 for 5. Yeah, you'll be up 4. You'll be up 4. Yeah.
down like the 10 on my toes. Like a Kim Scott, I can show you the ropes. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia. My neck is on trolls. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my? Because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch you, but if I want to, like Rich, y'all got 'em sitting. Check the playbook cause I'm about to pitch. I shout like Blanca. That's it in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up a convertible. Presidents, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor, 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 like that. What's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the hit the floor. Be talking. Just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it. We gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family rocking diamonds. Blinded while you eyeing it. Lately I. My motion, been focused on hit. When I start going, let's go hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket, I throw it up. Yeah, like up. Doing as they drop, man. Get my money. I told my. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it off. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake tough. Put your up for the princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough. Pay off, get your rates up for the princess.
But bullshit me, she freaky. Dalai Lama, don't she cooler than a fan, but she get hotter than a sauna. Take a trip out to Japan and I. Donna Benihana, I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the Grace Jones. I don't know what type of they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you now for way too long. I'm a black stack. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly doing coach. I'm a real very close. She was talking on the net. She want approach though. I got these. You a ghost. You a don't you stand on a post. Suck it up, stand up, say the with your chest. You rocking over bones, I got digits to fetch. I can't do pictures, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type to leave it broke, impressed. You look a mess, broke, got you looking real stressed. These broke, think more fetch. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed. You need a wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake tough. Put your up for the princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. That's tough. Pay off, get your rates up for the princess. Money in my hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a, I could really give a long ass you know what's up. It's so cheap. Miss D.O.E. Don Dada. You notice me. They like, don't you the Lulu? You a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old new. She while she watching Hulu.
Get your in my makeup. Get your fake blood, fake tough. Put your for the princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. That's tough. Pay off, get your rates up for the princess.
breeze float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these Hard Rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip-hop record. He tucks the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like it. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with mad amount percussion? Where kinky hair goes the unthought of dimension. How was the entire hip-hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cuz funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like miles. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, what key beat to lock. But I'm cool like that. 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 I'm cool. I'm cool.
We beat the chocolates, taps to my raps. She innovates after sweet and cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. Then they be crazy down with the 5 link. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug burst. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi. Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard of it and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
And the start of a brief homestand for them, and they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
And it's Giannis missing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams. So expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, yes, sir. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Reeves outside. A three-pointer, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. A three ball. The rebound by Turner.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Giannis outside. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Now, here's Doncic. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Turner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. And it's Doncic missing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's got 5. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Out to Turner. Lakers passing it around. Edwards with the screen. Shot clock at 6. From deep, James. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Hood Schifino. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And that one's good, Antetokounmpo.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And so he hits both.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Inside, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. Off with the layup.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges got 7 points. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo. LeBron grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Just a
a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. It's been all about Miles Bridges for Milwaukee. He finishes.
20.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Pass to Caruso. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got his third basket of the night.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Out to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Great, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Doncic looking it over. With the crossover. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Lakers in the lead. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
With it, misses in close. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. All free throws good from Doncic.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Harden, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Doncic on the drive inside. Mans with no one around. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Bucks. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Screen by Simmons. Davis looking for an opening. To the paint. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
One more time for the Lakers Ice Squad.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Over in the corner, Turner. Lock at 6. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And the mid-range jumper's such an important shot for Turner. Rounds out his game and lets him do even more damage inside.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Doncic.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
For 3, Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Sinks the triple.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
From deep, James drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
To the middle. It's intercepted. On the wing, Doncic. 13 points in the game. Screen by James. Out to the right wing. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bridges outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lakers leading by 11. Doncic left side. Pass to Turner. LeBron with it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Stewart. And stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Now here's Doncic. Fires the three. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Here's Hood Schifino. Back to Giannis. For three. A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got 11 points.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Floats. Here's the lob. And LeBron flies through the air.
Now that looked easy. Two of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
It's James atop the key. Feeds back. It's hauled in by Stewart.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
The high post shot. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Doncic with it. Bridges covering. From deep, James. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Abaji. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Doncic outside.
Number 9, Alex Caruso.
Pass to Caruso. Clock at 4. And just miss after miss right now. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Stewart a screen. Here's Hood Schifino. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. High post shot. He gets it in there. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And he knocks down the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Back to Giannis. Another shot. 1:03 left in the third. Bridges shot. Good.
They're capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Doncic. Bridges with the board. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Giannis. They grab their own miss. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
You know, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Lakers.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
On the wing, Harden. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From the wing, Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
57. The Bucks. 52.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Bucks trailed by 5. Now, here is Harden. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Okogie. Doncic left side. It's stolen by Shepherd. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now Harden. Back to Giannis. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Outside, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Screen by James. Out to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 10.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Bridges up top to the middle, and it's sent back by Turner. They recover it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Screen by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You want to talk about ball distribution? They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Doncic from deep three-point land.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Here's Stewart. Kick out to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. But it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit. And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Doncic from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 1:58 left in the fourth. Good Shapino. Shot is off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Doncic right side. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Bridges. He takes it in. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to Okogie. Here's LeBron, defended by Bridges. Shoots over Bridges. Abaji pulls it in. Bucks trailed by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Here's Doncic. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 9.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Buries it from three-point range. Turner for three. That shot is off. Launches from deep. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have.
Newborn tiger, I'm earning my stripes. Crosshair on sight. Tippy toes if you try reaching my height. Fantasia can't read me my rights. I don't wanna you ain't even my type. Wait to see me in person, then type. Only person ever put fear in me is Christ. Getting parked when I sending out kites. Line it up. Who got the diamond cut? Finger got paper cuts. Is you minds or what? You know I'm a Mac. This might be the final cut, the final touch. The game could get cold. We decking the halls if you ever sign us up. I'm just being me. Don't be mad at me. You ain't gonna that's blasphemy. I know the guys gonna for me. Louis V. Project.
Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And, of course, Isaiah Collier. This is their first game without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. James, good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And that one's good. Iguodala.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Josh Okogie.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Doncic scores off the crossover. Doncic has got 5 now.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Springer. Fox with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Back to James. Intercepted. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
And James gets it to go. James has got his second bucket tonight.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Now, here's Fox. He has 7. That one good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Screen by James. A nice shot by Doncic.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by LeBron James. On the wing, James. He takes it in and finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
From past the arc. Springer can't get it to go. The 3 for Doncic. Screen by James.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Number 2. Number 10.
1:44 left to play in the first. LeBron outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns trailing. Booker in the corner. From 15 feet away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Over in the corner, Turner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Poke loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
For three, Booker drills it from outside. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the
Lakers, 27.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Suns trail by 5. Back to Booker. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Turner.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
A shot by LeBron, no good. And here's Booker. Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what can happen.
Back to Doncic. Tries the spin move. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Booker taking the hit.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Here's Doncic. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the Suns with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And stolen by Caruso. The three. Doncic knocks in the three.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Lakers leading by 4. Doncic outside. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James outside. Now Doncic. James in the post. To the wing right side. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Screen by James. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Out to Doncic. Screen by James. Pass to Okogie. Drills the three-pointer. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Takes it out to Booker. Over to the wing. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
The rebound by Turner. Lakers leading by 3. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that one's good. Iguodala.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Caruso. Turner with the screen. Fader on the way. James with another miss.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And here's Booker. Shoots over Turner. Booker, no good. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. LeBron outside. James absolutely owning the inside.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Takes the 3. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
From deep three-point land. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 5. Out left of the wing. And the dunk to finish it on. Beauty.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
No one near Doncic as he lets it. Fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic left side. LeBron outside. Pass to Caruso. Stolen. Here's Fox. Finished off the break. Fox has got 11 points.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix. Spins. The 3 for Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kept alive. Pass to Iguodala. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attacked them. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup.
And here is Los Angeles now. They're scoreless since the first half. Lakers working the ball around now. James in the post. Out to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And he knocks down the jumper. Doncic has got 18 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries.
Whoa, the Aaron Fox explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Doncic outside. Shot from the wing. Springer pulls it in.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Green by James. The 3 for Doncic. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And the Suns making a change here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ball stolen. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Pass to Okogie. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Pulls it from the elbow. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lakers trailed by 5. Here's LeBron. James jackhammers it down.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Okogie.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Timeout. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Doncic with it. 25 points in the game. To the inside. James. And James throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Good on the triple. 5 points in the game. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
The Lakers, 65.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Turner. Wide open look. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Turner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Here's Fox. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Suns lead by 2.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
James. Missed inside. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. Here's Booker. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Outside Turner. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Back to Doncic. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by James.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker outside. And they get it. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go.
What's up, Unc? Oh, why does my mic sound like that? There you go. Yo. What's up, yo? Damn, bro. Long time no see, man. Good board, Luka. You? Damn. What thing? Oh, the pride thing? Yeah, nah. Sarah was talking about July 4th, bro. I don't know. She was low-key sounding like she was with it. I game planned it though. I was like, yo, we're gonna get water guns and shit. Yeah, run through me. Fucking. With her boss. Yeah, with her boss. With her boss. Luke was getting punched out of bounds by who, bro? Who is that, bro? Alright, fuck it. Oh, yeah. I lost. I missed. Oh, fuck. Should have pulled that. Yeah, I lost. Caruso. Bang. Yo, just run through him. Oh, good block. Bang! Bang! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Have you started work yet, or are you still orientation? Mm. Mm-hmm. No, plumber's a lot easier. Ooh. I mean, couldn't you have just taken a week off? You're talking about, like the union? You had to leave the job? Damn. You hear about the bitches fighting on Wednesday? Diana, right? And Rachel, like they was beefing crazy, bro. Like, we had like a big ass Uno game, right? But before that, Deshaun bought like pizza for like no reason, dead ass. And like Rachel, like you know how Rachel would be like, and like she kept asking for more, and like Diana got tight about that, right? And she was like, "What the fuck, this fat bitch?" Like, she was saying this like as Rachel walked out with the pizza, right? So he was playing Uno, and they was just like chatting shit like the whole time, right? Like subbing each other. And there was mad heads, like it was like Perry, like Phillip, who else was there? Shakira, me, Sarah, like Renee and shit. It was mad funny actually. And then boom, right? Perry threw his card, and like Diana's like, "Don't throw cards," and then Rachel's like, "Yo, you can do whatever the fuck you want," right? And she was like, "Nah, like I'm sick of you fucking talking shit this whole time. If you really want to, like, what's up, like you fucking fat bitch?" And I was like, "Oh nah," like, and then it was going at it, and Diana was like, she said something about her mother, and then Rachel said, "Fuck your mother," like she could suck my dick or something, and then Diana started bugging. Actually, OD. They was screaming and shit, mad loud. K Music was there. He started tweaking, like I want you to know that he stood at the window and he was just screaming like some prayer shit. Like he was screaming it, bro. Like he was mad. Like I don't think you understand. Like I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like everyone, the bitches were yelling. K Music's in the back screaming prayers. Rachel was like, "You could kiss my fat ass," and then like started like twerking on me and shit. I was tweaked, bro. She was like, "Any nigga could fuck this pussy. Like they would fuck mine over yours, you ugly bitch." It was crazy, bro. It was low key nuts. Like Missy Vaughn started smacking her broom, and then put her hand over Rachel's mouth. And Rachel was like laughing. Like Rachel was trolling. Like Rachel was rage baiting OD. Like it was crazy, bro. Yeah, OD. And then Angie came out, and Angie's like, "Yo, like what the fuck is happening?" And then they kissed and made up. But I mean, at one point, Diana acted. You know how the NBA players be like fake running up, like they're about to fight. Like, that's what Diana did. And I was like, "Yo, like what the fuck are you doing?" But that whole thing was mad weird, bro. I don't know. Like it's crazy, OD. And I'm sure like Angie will tell you what she's about. Yo, K Music was geeking, bro. I want you to know he was crying and shit, like he was screaming. Damn. Doing your own thing. I don't know, man. If you want to do July 4th, like, we could do it. Oh, fuck. Nah, you could, nah, yeah. I mean, Sarah can bring it up then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if it's like 180 degrees outside, like, I don't know, bro. It's too far away. Oh, yeah, you're bugging. Nah, like, you're... How do you feel, bro? How do you feel about Trump? How do you feel about Trump dropping bombs, bro? What you think about that, bro? Do you feel happy? I fuck with it too. I'm not gonna lie, I do fuck with it. That's not my people, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I ran a bunch of terrorists, bro. I'm jacking that big time. You posted some shit about it? No, you're bro. My uncle's an OD redneck. He just posted a bunch of American flags on his story. Yeah, bro. Oh yeah, tell little bro happy birthday, bro. Tell little bro happy birthday. It was yesterday, bro. Yeah, it was yesterday, bro. Catch him. We don't bleed. What country? Albania? Because Trump needs to figure out our shit with Serbia, bro. If Trump isn't figuring that shit out, I promise, we're not, you know what I'm saying? We gotta take whoever side. Like, Serbia will fucking cook us 1v1, bro. When it was just 1v1, like, I promise, Serbia was doing so dirt. No, Serbia's like mad in line with like Russia and like most of what they got over there. So like if yeah, and like we gotta stay neutral, I guess, because like Trump said the next thing to worry about is Albania, Serbia, but. I mean, every president has supported us over them. No, they've been saying that. Actually, it's Mad Clown. Mad Clown. I just don't think, like, everyone's like, oh, we might get deployed. I don't think we're getting deployed for that war. Like, we'd fucking kill them. Like, we don't even got to, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. So, like, we're trying to send in fucking planes and drop bombs all day. I don't think they do. I really don't. I don't think nobody likes that Iran supreme leader. Like, that whole government they have in place. They want to get rid of that shit. I saw his son on Twitter. His son was like tweeting like, "Yo, like Iran, like as soon as this is done, like I'm gonna take back over. We're gonna get right." They're gonna help them like we're like not. I don't even think they'll help them as much as we're helping like Ukraine, or we're helping Ukraine.
Oh, y'all discussing Leo country blunts?
That's it. I'm not Iran, bro. Like I'm not Iranian, bro.
You're a terrorist, bro.
I'm not Iranian, bro. I'm not a lot. Iran's the real terrorist, bro. Like OD.
You're a terrorist, bro.
OD. Oil. They just cut it off. They just cut it off for us. Damn. That's why they're tight, because we're not letting them produce their own like nukes and shit, their own warheads. It's like not enough to make a nuke. It is. There you go. They blew all that shit up. And with the first pick in the USA World War III draft,
CJ
Simeon. I'm fucked. Like, I'm getting drafted, bro.
I'm good. I'm 25.
When's your birthday, bro? Isn't it 26? Wow. All the unks is winning right now, bro. to see tweets. They're like, what the fuck? That's good. I'm glad you have a lot of, hopefully take my spot, bro. Hopefully take my spot, gang.
But
Sub in for me, gang.
he can't even get picked up. That nigga's a terrorist.
That's gonna be all of us, bro. It's gonna be us.
Not saying us. I don't want to understand that.
Hey, Clippers, want to play?
Bro, I'm down there about to leave that bitch, bro. That team is so terrible.
Damn. You gotta switch. Yeah, not a lot of cash. Go switch, bro. Bulls is some shit, actually. Never mind. Why is Killian Hayes like? Why is he like that? Yeah, go switch to the Bulls, gang.
I'm cool.
Of course. Yeah, you definitely could take the Bulls, bro. I guess, like.
I came into a Clippers with no Ben Simmons, just Kawhi and Zubac. And
Gang,
no
you got
Harden.
it. Gang,
No
you
Harden either. Like, that shit is ridiculous, bro.
Bro, go be the Bulls, bro.
That's on my dick, bro.
I'm serious. Tyler Hero.
Bro.
Upgrade
I
Killian.
came into that team, no Ben Simmons, no James Harden. Just Zubac at 30. I said Zubac. Kawhi at 35 and Zubac 29-year-old ass.
Gang, you shouldn't have taken them though, bro.
It's like crazy, bro.
Now you're in deep. Like, I don't think y'all got a pick, bro.
I don't.
Yeah, that shit's ass, bro. You should just switch, bro. Take the Bulls. The Bulls are nasty.
Bro, I'm not doing all this, bro. I'm about to leave that bitch. Get on my dick.
Well, let me get your wins off. Let me get wins off you real quick, gang. Real quick. BW Mans.
No, I want to see you suffer.
Yeah. Scumbag.
I already traded Kawhi for a bag of chips. I didn't care.
Of course. That's actually tough. They just knocked down 3 fucking. They knocked down 3 of them with ease, though. They're saying that they might announce a league expansion and add 2 teams to the NBA. That's actually tough.
You said what?
They may add a Seattle team in Las Vegas after the finals is done.
I ain't gonna lie, they've been talking about that for like the last 3 years.
I think they're about to announce it. They should, though. They should have been done this.
I wonder how they gonna do it though. Like,
it's gonna be the same.
They gonna get.
You protect, like, each team protects 8 players, and then those teams draft from those players, and I think they get like a pick in the draft, like an early pick in the draft. I don't know about 1, but 32 teams makes sense. And then they said they might move Minnesota and Memphis to the west, into the east. But I don't know. That might be cap. They should. But the West is like so good that like they need like.
West
you know what I mean?
Like that for years though.
The West is so good that you can take those 2 teams out and like they're still going to be like comp, like you know what I mean. And then the East needs Memphis and Minnesota because they low key might be like.
I don't know why the East has been so historically bad. And they've been that.
They have bad ownership though.
Since like. How long has the East been bad?
And like a lot of the teams in the East are like they like just recently came into the NBA. Like what? Like the Magic, the Wizards just suck. Like I don't know what's up with them. They just suck.
The Wizards been there. What are you talking about?
The Wizards have been historically like mid.
Yeah.
Like the Knicks, the Knicks have been historically ass. Like not ass, but like not like. There's really no dynasties in the East other than like the Heat with LeBron and Jordan. Heat and Bulls. The Celtics indeed.
yeah.
Celtics indeed. But other than that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like the East is just like picks and like I don't know. The Pistons were good for like 5 years, maybe 10.
Yeah.
In 2000s, and then they go like fucking like dead for 10 years. They were good in the 80s and then went dead in the 90s, and then were good in 2000s, terrible in 2010s.
Some bad boy Pistons, man.
The Knicks were good in the 90s, dog shit for like a solid 15 years, 20 years, and now they're good again. The Magic are just mid. The Bucks have been mid. The Nets have been like horse ass always.
To the moon and draw me off, yeah.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never
A lot of shit got me in deep thought, full of meds. Eyes red, then I sleepwalk, sleep talk. 11:06 got the heat out, bang shit. This nigga knock a nigga knees out, ice on. Hell nah, ice on. Leave it out, like bone shells high. I got what's gonna keep him out. Like you gonna end up bleeding out. I hope they know I can't stand it. I'm caught on the impact. He a pussy and I know it, so then I miss
I hate seeing someone else live out my dream. Yo, Unc, would you start crying if you met LeBron?
We was talking about that shit yesterday, bro.
Like, you start crying afterwards, be like, nah, bro, like, it means so much to me, bro.
Crying though, bro? Like that's just crazy. I wouldn't, bro. I told you that, bro. Like that's a grown man that doesn't know you.
I was at a party when Kobe died with this dude from my Madden leagues, and he was like, I'm not even trying to clown him, like he was dead ass just like bawling, like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. I was like, no way. Bless you.
No, that was a sad day, bro.
No, I was, but the dude was like, I was like, yo.
Right, he was like welling, like.
No, like where, like he was like, no, like. I was like, bro, like it's okay, bro, like you know what I mean. It's alright. Like you're gonna be fine, you know. Like you're gonna things are gonna be alright. And he was just like, he was going, I forgot who else was in there with me. We was like, no, I think Cheesesteak was there too. I don't know. That shit was like crazy, actually.
Bro, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be able to pass out of anything, bro. Oh, wow. The winner bitch died, he died confused.
Damn, Onk, you good? My God.
Ready for what? Bro, this
CJ ripped that. Oh, that Dragon Ball game, you can't play it no more, right?